What up? How you guys doing? How you feeling? Feeling good? Hope so. Fine tuning my lights. It says 0 people here, but I know that's a lie. That's a lie. My name is DubDigital. Welcome, welcome. I do this stream. It's about crypto. So if you don't like crypto, get the hell out. But if you do, stay here. We'd love to have you. I do this twice a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time ish. Yo, generational talent was good. What's up? What's up? How was the work trip? Bitcoin to the moon. Better. It's been a while. I got a cut, y'all. Like that? I like that. Looking sharp as hell. I feel all confident and stuff. Hey, you know, a good haircut, guys, could change your outlook on life. That's funny, huh? I think it's kind of funny. 6 people was good. We're gonna talk about crypto, guys. I don't even know. I don't know. We might even test run the call-in thing. We'll try it out. Why not? See if it works. I have an idea. I don't know how it's gonna go though. So we'll see. We'll see. We might do that in a little bit, but not right now. Not right now. I see 2 people in the chat, but the rest of the chat, tell me where you're at. Say hey. Say what's up. For those of you who are new to the stream, probably not. But if you are, pretty collaborative. We chop it back and forth. You know, go back and forth. Leave me a comment. I respond. We talk about overall market sentiment, overall the direction of the market, maybe even some interesting altcoin gem picks. I don't know. I like those. I like those. The problem with altcoin gem picks is sometimes there's so many of them. There's so many of them, you run out of money. It's like, dang, that's a good one. Reach in your pocket, like, damn it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Last day in Ireland. Thanks, good. Thank God. I don't know where that's at. That's funny. Man with the knowledge and no BS. Cool, Xavier. Guys, you don't know, Blind Dave, subscriber to the channel. I think he goes by Hawkeye now. I'm not sure, but he puts on a show on Thursday, which is today. I think it's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard. I'm not quite sure, but I'll be on there for a little bit afterwards. I can't stay for the whole thing, but I can stop by for sure. We chop it up. It's all in fun. Much respect, big homie. Larry. Respect. Real and recognize real, you know what I mean? Dang, man. I need a haircut. I was looking raggedy. Can't be looking raggedy before the bull run. What the hell? No one's going to trust you. They won't sub. Man, it's been a whole ordeal with this crypto crap, man. To be honest, I love crypto, but damn, every bear market sucks. It sucks bad. I'm not even gonna lie, it sucks. It's like, can you just go up more now? Like, come on, Bitcoin. You owe me, bro. I'm over here acting like Bitcoin owes me and crap. Bitcoin don't give a damn, though. That's the thing. Bitcoin doesn't care about your feelings. Bitcoin doesn't care. You gotta have faith. It's easier with faith, you know. If you believe. But the only way you believe is if you do the understand what it is. And the only way you understand what it is to actually do the reading yourself. Too many people nowadays outsource their thinking. That's a mistake. That's why so many people get hurt in crypto, right? So don't be the majority, be the minority. You know, hear something, read about it. Dig in. I know it's boring. Stick with it. That's where the money's at. Sticking with it. Willing to get through the boring paragraphs and understand and apply that, understand it, really soak it in. That's where all the money's at. But we can go ahead and take a look at the chart real quick. Oh yeah, what the hell is up with that solar flare? AT&T went out. Man, ain't no solar flare. Anyone who knows anything about solar flares know that if a solar flare happened, more than one cell phone provider would go out. The whole grid would go out. They think we're so stupid, man. I can't even. What up, DubD? Got to go to work for Guelph's money. Oh, man. I hear you. See, every time you invest money, it's like trading a little bit of your life. Because that's literally what it is. Unless you have a job that gives you money for free. I don't know of anything like that. But if you do, hit me up. I'm down with it. I'm so down. But let's go ahead and look at CoinMarketCap. I'm really down. If you get money for free, I want to do that. Let's see. Hold up. Bada bing. So every time you come up on the internet, do a heat check. Heat checks are good for the soul, man. Look at Bitcoin, 51.5K. Okay. We'll click into it, see how it looks. Just look at the overall, I never look at the freaking 1 7 day, 1 month. I mean, you could, but it doesn't really matter. What really matters is the overall. Whenever you get these charts, they always like default to the 1 day. That's trash, man. What's that going to tell you? What are you, a day trader? No. Zoom out and look at that. Bitcoin's looking like it's kind of extended, man, for my taste. It's kind of extended, It's kind of a noob thing to think that this is going to go straight up. I've been saying I'm expecting a drop back to gravity at some point, and I'm still saying that. And you could tell by how I've kind of flatlined out. Whenever you see, okay, so I'm going to explain charting kind of like thermodynamics, okay? Pressure, right? There's a whole like profession of engineering, like studying thermal pressures and systems, okay? So like if you have pressure going up and that pressure is greater than the pressure being applied going down, the fluid goes up, okay? If it's going sideways, that means the pressure from the bottom and the top are equal. So it's kind of leveling out. That's what you should see when you see like price chart that goes kind of flat. More or less, maybe not perfectly, but more or less, the buying pressure is equal to the selling pressure. But nothing stays like that forever, because if it did, it would just be a stable coin, right? The whole point of these assets is not to stay tied and anchored to the $1 US value like a stable coin is. The whole purpose of Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies seen on this home chart is to be denominated in dollars, and it goes up and down. That's where we get opportunity, okay? So basically, right now, Bitcoin's kind of like leveling off. Before, I'll jump back in here. This is just so you guys understand a little better, because sometimes, people like make it so technical because they want you to buy their course. But you see, this whole time, for an extended period of time, ever since October of last year, the buying pressure has been much greater than the sell pressure for Bitcoin's price. That's why it went up. Okay. We're starting to see that start to turn around a little bit now. And we've kind of talked about it in previous, I guess we could look at it again. I mean, we can. But even the RSI on market cap is kind of high. Even the RSI on Bitcoin's price is kind of high. On the altcoin market cap, it's kind of high. And sometimes those indicators can stay elevated for a good amount of time. But that doesn't mean that they're now immune to like the factors of physics. You know what I mean? Everything that goes up must come down. Charts are not immune to that. You know what I mean? So we will see. But right now, Bitcoin still flirting around 52K, 51K. And I don't know how much longer it will stay there. We'll see. And to be honest, guys, like, yeah, I've been talking about there being some kind of possibility for a left translated cycle, but not super left translated, not like right now or tomorrow left translated, right? Like even things that are condensed, even things that are accelerated, still have to come back and give some. It just happens in a much faster pace, but it doesn't negate the fact that things go up and things come down. You know what I mean? 10 people, what's good? Thanks for joining. It's always fun. Time in the market, not timing the market. Yeah. Anyone who tells you like, oh, I timed the market, this and that, man, that is trying to finesse you. They're trying to finesse you, man. Like even, all right, watch every single time. What's his name? Capo. Remember Capo? He talked about like he got the first collapse of 2021, right? Where Bitcoin went down. And then he was all up on CNBC and all this stuff, bragging, saying, yeah, like I'm good at calling Bitcoin. Dog, like you got lucky on one call. right? But he's been getting screwed ever since he's been shorting Bitcoin from the bottom. He thought it was going to go lower, right? You might even have some like traditional market people in here. They come in, they try to trade crypto for like traditional stocks. It works for a time, but not forever, right? So like that's why people say hodling's a good bet for people who aren't very good at swing trading or day trading, whatever. It's really the best bet, right? Because as long as you sell in a blue sky breakout, you capture a large amount of profit, you're good, right? And that's the whole thing. Like you shouldn't try to. You're gonna feel that way, right? When we get into blue sky breakout and you start selling your bags, it's gonna go up more, and you're gonna say, "Dang it, I should have held it." It's like shoulda, woulda, coulda. I mean, you could have lost money too. Most people actually lose money in crypto, and that's a fact. So Sauce is on the moon. For real? Damn it. Not damn it because I'm not happy. But it's okay. 19 cents. Holy smokes. Sauce be pumping. Yeah. I mean, H bar's been doing okay too. Yep. So H bar's breaking out now. So look, H bar is a layer one to Sauce. Sauce is the main dex on Hedera. Okay, so I just want to show you guys that over the what? The week, H bar is up 40%. Over the week on Sauce, it's up 85%. Now I want to show you the relationship between layer ones and the smaller market cap tokens built within them. So if you're bullish on the ecosystem, it makes sense to invest within the ecosystem because when that ecosystem starts to pump and people start to profit, the wealth effect starts to take place. And people start spreading their money around inside of those ecosystems, right? And we're just seeing it with Sauce. What's up with Sauce in you? We talked about this one too, right? It's not up that much. Huh. Looking like a bag of milk. Still around. And then what's the other one? Growth. That's the meme coin that we have the Growth Army here. Let's see. Man. This thing, man. It's 75% up in 1 week. So the beautiful thing about altcoins now is in 2017, everything was pretty much Ethereum centric, right? Ethereum was the main ecosystem. ERC20s were starting to pop off. There was other altcoins too, but this was the first time we had like a real altcoin have built an economy within it. And now you know a lot of these other projects that were built on Ethereum from last cycle be blue chips now, right? We had MakerDAO. We had a bunch of them. You know what I'm talking about, like the main ones within Ethereum. They're almost not even considered Ethereum tokens anymore. They're talked about like they're their own damn projects, but they still are ERC20s built within the Ethereum ecosystem, right? So now we're going to start to see that happening to other ecosystems as well. And the beautiful thing is this. Most of the space is sleeping on all these other ecosystems because they think out of their own hubris, right, that they think that all these other ecosystems are trash and are not worth building in. And then the only one that matters is Ethereum. That's sheep herd mentality, man. Right? They might think, oh, it's only worth something if it's built on Polygon, if it's built on Ethereum, if it's built on XYZ, you name it. But now we got all these layer twos popping up. We got like Hedera here. We got all these other ones, right? And when things really start to get frothy, these things are going to rise in price. I mean, look at Grelf, look at Sauce. They went up almost 100% in 7 days, and that's probably going to pick up not just solely to them, but to anything that has small market caps within all these small market cap projects, right? Some of these ecosystems, like just throwing out, Chain has 40 billion in market cap. That's it, the whole ecosystem. And within there, all these projects that are in there have way less than that, tiny market caps, right? So what you really need to do, and here's a strategy, right? We might be a little late to telling you the strategy, but the strategy is to find promising layer ones. You get in the layer one, and then the layer one rises up. And as the layer one rises up, because it technically does before everything else starts to rise up, then you have more capital within the ecosystem to deploy, right? So like Metis rose up a lot. Now it's giving ecosystem funding grants. Now all these projects are popping up, and the people out of Metis are deploying their capital within these ecosystems. Within the projects that are within their ecosystem. It's like a vicious cycle. Another one that Bcashi put me onto, and I'm not gonna share it with you. Bcashi, I gotta give him all the credit. But waiting for this one to come down, I still think there might be some time, but look, that's on you, right? Like I'm trying to, as an investor, I used to chase back in the day. I lost a lot of money that way. Not like I sold it, but you know what I mean? Like opportunity cost wise, lost a lot of money that way. So I would rather practice good habits. So when it gets really frothy, I'm not prone to doing bad things, but doesn't mean you can't like jump in, take a risk and it pay off. I'm just not even trying to practice good risk management. But with that said, let's pop on over to Xano. Xano is going to be ecosystem for privacy coin based ecosystem, like a layer one for them. They're going to have a DEX where you could trade stuff and everything. And it's rumor has it is Roger Ver follows them. And there's a rumor that Roger Ver got in around $1-ish, right? So with that said, Roger Ver's invested in other ecosystems or other coins in the past. I think he was an investor in Zcash. If you could sell privacy-centric stuff. But this thing just announced, and I think it's on Twitter, they just announced that they're going to have a hard fork coming soon. And a lot of other things, a DEX coming and all that stuff. So this is interesting to see. I would love for it to come down a little bit for me. If not, I don't know. I have to think about it. But hard forks are great because that means you get double the coins for the same amount of money. So check it out. It's only, again, 40 billion market cap. That's pretty small for a layer one. That's what I'm saying. And then if there's projects that form inside it, even better. What is it? 14 million total market cap. Not looking bad. Only 17,000 on his Twitter following. And thanks, Bcashi, for putting us on. Dan Bcashi, I've been waiting for this thing to dip a little bit. I don't know if it will. I mean, kind of looks like it might because of the volume profile. It's probably some initial hype because of the fork. It's looking kind of white coffee to me, but it's hard to analyze that Xano chart because of the crazy spike that Roger probably put in there. It's like, how do I analyze that? So we'll see. But thanks for making everyone aware of that. We appreciate that, man. HBAR is literally free money right now. It's not free money. Ain't nothing free. Everything has a cost in life. You guys have been in Hedera for a long time, right? That wasn't free. That was a lot of hard work. See, a lot of people, and I'm not saying that you are like guilty of this, but in general, a lot of people think crypto investing is easy. They jump in for a little bit, make some money, but they didn't go through the bear market. They will when they don't sell. If you're new to crypto, you usually hold on to it thinking that what's happening now is going to happen forever. That's what normalcy bias is. But they learn on the back end that ain't nothing free. You pay for your money through the emotions that you go through investing in crypto. You pay for your money through maybe the lack you have from getting wrecked. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a different type of paying for the money. Do you think the birds ever get bored of flying? Yeah. That's why they sit on the power lines, man. Get tired. Spit that sauce. Growth Mafia. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking interesting, guys. I mean, I didn't finish the heat check, huh? I get all sidetracked, man. Oh man, no way. Effing WorldCoin's still up there. And how you guys feel about WorldCoin? Huh? How you feel about it? I feel like it's obvious setup. But you guys remember we had someone come through talking about Jasmy Coin, which was the Japanese Bitcoin. That's what's dubbed on their website. You know, that might be marketing, but it's one of the only approved coins in Japan, and it's popping, it's pumping. So this is the beautiful thing about being open. Look at that. Wow. I mean, I think we got told around here. This thing took off. And the beautiful thing about having a non-coin specific or non-ecosystem specific channel is you never know who comes through here. They're from all over. And that's why I try to make it a welcoming place because, dog, I am open to any kind of alpha. I don't care. I do not care. Money's green. I like it. Let's get it. And that's cool for Jasmy. I mean, you just can't get into everything, but it's good to hear about things. And one of the most important parts, and that would be a huge gain from what, 1.6 cents to a dollar. I mean, that's 100 just right there, back getting out of the undersold on the RSI. That's crazy. But that's the beautiful thing about this community. It's not very big, but they're from people from all over. And we have eyes all over the place. And because we're not jerks, or willing to work with each other, or willing to like at least show each other a modicum of respect, we can get exposed to a lot more opportunities, or at least know about them. You know what I mean? There's power in the pack. Not scanning much eyeballs. No. F that. I'm not scanning my eyeball. That's weird. But you know everyone's going to do it. Because they're sheep. Everyone's going to do it. Sad. But you know, you guys know that at some point, they're going to come out with some coin that they're going to give UBI with, universal basic income. And like, yeah. I feel like that's when there's the current fight between crypto has been largely with the banks, so on and so forth. The banks have been trying to prevent people from doing it, keep it out of like the public eye. But you know, when you can't beat them, you join them. But instead of using Bitcoin, I think the next phase of the fight is going to be introducing some kind of single coin, right? Where they're going to try to they're going to make it very usable. It's going to be like sanctioned, like not sanctioned, but like sanctioned by the powers that be. They're going to say, you can use this. You can use it here. JP Morgan's going to allow it everywhere. Every merchant's going to use it. They're going to try to fight Bitcoin and decentralized currencies with convenience. That's the next one, right? That's the next thing. I think ultimately they will fail because that coin is going to be inflated too. But it's going to take people time to figure it out. Like it takes people so much time to figure stuff out. It blows my effing mind how long it takes some people to figure things out. But they're going to, you know, they're still thinking about getting into digital currency now. Like they're kind of late to the bus, right? So they're going to look at JP Morgan like, oh, they released a digital currency. I'm going to get that. And now I'm in digital currency. It's not the same thing, but like convince them. So watch that be the next battlefront, you know, and then eventually they'll continue to lose purchasing power because they don't understand why digital currency is made in the first place. And then they'll get a little smarter, but I think there's more time before then. I'm thinking Bitcoin, I'm thinking like probably at least another cycle. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's why I don't think Bitcoin is going to be like taking over the world right now. Like at the end of this cycle, I think there's a cycle or two more to go. Because I still see ways that the banking cartel could fight this. What do you think? What do you think? What's the biggest loser over the 7-day? But don't scan your eyes, man. Well, do what you want, but I wouldn't do it. It's weird. Arbitrum? What? What's happening with that? I mean, honestly, out of all the layer 2 solutions, Arbitrum, I mean, it's still probably going to do hot. It's kind of doing one of those Ethereum 2017 things where it like kind of like goes in like a triangle. It's probably going to break to the upside, but that's the one I'm the least impressed with because what is the real utility for Arbitrum's token? Like, it's not gas. because gas for Arbitrum's Ethereum. So what is the point of Arbitrum's token? Is it like just governance? Because who cares about that? But I mean, Uni was just governance and it did well. Oh, I sold my airdrop, but let's see. Yeah, oh no. What's up with Uni's token? Are they gonna add something to it? It was cool as an airdrop, but damn. See, this is the thing. Like, I'm not too crazy about projects that just have tokens, just to have a token, and there's not really any use case to it. Like, I like layer ones because you can use a layer one blockchain coin. It's gas, right? So that means there's always kind of like, especially if they implement EIP 1559 that burns gas and pretty much takes it out of circulation. That's great. So you have a constant downward pressure on the amount of tokens, and a lot of coins have kind of implemented that, right? But what's the point of just governance? Like, besides being like something that governance is really needed. I get governance for dexes, right? Because you can have say on what's added to the dex, this and that, or features that are added to the dex. But for a whole entire ecosystem, like, that's the only benefit. I'm not sure. You're losing me on that one. What else? What else? Okay. I'm not sure, man. We can look at trading view. Check it out. And then we could try out the call-in thing. Gonna try a call-in show. Just test it out. Test it out. The real one's gonna be on Saturday, but I don't even know if it works, and I need you guys' help. So we'll see. The Bitcoin. Let's see. Yeah, man, what do you call it? That power outage was really sketch. Ain't no solar flare. Are you serious? Solar flare would knock out all the electronics. Yeah. Bitcoin looking like a little bag of milk right now. Not gonna lie. Looking sketch. I mean, we saw it on the coin market cap chart, but it's even more so like evident here. Look at that. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The forces are equalizing, right? This has been a pretty extended run from October. It's been about 122 days. That's a third of a year, more or less, right? Where the buy pressure has overcome the sell pressure. Nothing goes up forever. And you're starting to see that sell pressure start to equal out. The higher it goes, the more people get inclined to sell some of their Bitcoin for profit, right? More and more people coming in the space doing that, selling. And the people that are buying get less and less incentivized to buy because they're starting to get priced out, right? So this is the psychology of like what you see happening here. So when you can understand what's happening here, like it makes much more sense. And at some point, we've seen one trend, right? A lot of buy pressure here. It's waning as it goes up here. Less sell pressure here. It's increasing as it's getting up here. And the longer it stalls out, the more and more people who are buying are exhausting their capital. The more and more people who are selling are seeing the loss of momentum, and they're probably increasing selling. At some point, this thing's going to dip down. RSI suggests that's going to happen too. And at that point, I think you might have a buying opportunity. A lot of coins have gone up. A lot, like, right, like in the Hedera ecosystem, a lot. Some of the coins have went out a super bunch, like a lot. So they probably won't come back down to where they were, but some other coins have not went up that much. And there might be a pretty attractive buying opportunity coming in the future. Unless something happens that I can't see, and that has happened before, like some kind of like monetary printing comes through and blows this thing to the sky, but you can't really see technicals on that, Planet backed by Leo Messi. Looks legit. Many say it's about a moon. We're starting to get celebrity backings on coins now. You know what happened when that happened? Who knows? I mean, what is this thing? It's up 30% in the last month. What is this? Planet Refi. One of the pioneers under Refi is partnering with the world's biggest celebrities and introduced real-world asset RWAs. Oh, that's okay. This initiative is not about innovation. It's about disruption, targeting the massive 300 billion green tech market by bringing real-life experiences to global fans and deploying the proven Amazon flywheel revenue model. Planet is not only creating a sustainable revenue stream, but laying the foundation for social change and a global do-good movement. What the hell does that mean? What's that even mean? But it just popped out a couple weeks ago. 86 million market cap. Interesting. Thanks for putting us on. Interesting. I don't know, man. If I had to buy coins right now, I'm going to wait for the come down. It might be a mistake, but it's only because I got bags. I don't need to make any bigger, but like if there's a good opportunity, I'll go discount shopping. Why not? Like I'm down. If the people want to give me coins, I'm down. But right now, like I'm kind of being like picky about it. If you don't have bags, then you're in a different situation, but hey, another one though that I think I would be interested in for the WAN chain ecosystem, just to put you guys on a little bit, is Zookeeper. It looks pretty crazy, not gonna lie. But it looks like this. Wow. But I made the first video on YouTube about this project when it first came out. But the reason, if you go into the logarithmic chart, it looks a little less, it smooths it out better. You can start to see that there's a W happening right here. W's are typically periods of accumulation. The first leg was in October. Second leg we're putting in now. So if you can see that turnaround part, you don't need a lot of money to make some decent money, right? And if you see in that chart, this thing raises up. It's at half a cent. Its highest price was at $1.70. So you do that math. Everyone says they want to get in 100x coins. Everyone says they want to get in 1,000x coins, but no one wants to buy the bottom when it's possible. So like some of these things, they look like that, right? But this market cap is only 2 million, right? And there's other coins in which I'm not even going to bring up. Well, okay, RexDex. That's another one of the 2 dexes in WAN chain. It has like 70K market cap. But I know the founder. I know the people all on WAN chain. They're not going to be rugging. So got some capital allocated. And this is the things where people say, I may put $50 down. I made a whole bunch of money. This is the stuff they got into. And it's not like they didn't earn it though, right? Like everyone who makes a lot of money out of little money in crypto takes a big risk. That's exactly what it is. It's a big risk. You get paid for the risk. So don't ever let people say you got lucky. That's bull. Bags are heavy. Yeah, I know. At a certain point, you got to ask yourself, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Dub, you looked at supply chain tokens? Yeah, I mean, VeChain's been popping. But what other ones are there? I know VeChain is the holy grail of supply chain tokens. And it's been doing its thing. I mean, look at that. VeChain's already left the station. There's probably still more to go, but I'm greedy, man. I want to get in like here. I want to get like right there. I want to get max, like that's probably like, okay, I know why I do that though, okay? I like to get in on the bottom so I have less risk. It's not about making the X's, it's about the risk. So even if it falls down again, I'm still sitting on pretty money. And I think that's the evolution of a crypto investor, right? You start off looking at the money signs and looking at the money, the big fat bag and the Lambos and all that stuff. That sucks you in. But as you stay in the space, you understand how dangerous it can be. You're more operating from a risk perspective. That's why you actually buy the bottoms, right? No one who's new in the space, who's just looking for Giga Chad money, they don't want to buy the bottom. They want to make sure that this thing is an all new sky breakouts. They want to only participate in the good times. But the OG crypto investor that's been around a while understands the necessity of buying on the bottom. Hey, Zookeeper, I forked it and made a new project running but dead for now. Nice way to gamify farming. Yeah, they were the first ones I saw with gamified farming, yield farming, like using NFTs for boosting APRs. Track. Oregon Trail. I love Oregon Trail. Man, I loved Oregon Trail. I like the part where I would like you would go hunting, you little shoot the little squirrel on my Windows 98. Man, what is this, man? This came out. Oh, it came out a while ago. Never mind. Morpheus network associated with Coca-Cola. It is. I mean, it kind of has a big market cap. What does it do? It's Ethereum. This thing's taken off. See, this is the thing, man. And what number is this on the altcoin market cap? Doesn't say. When you have to ask, like, what is that coin? And it's up 500%. Altcoin season's starting to come back. I don't know what to tell you. You know, like, it's starting to head on over. What was the other one? Morpheus? Oh, man. I think I did. I think I reviewed this too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. They're partnered with Coca-Cola, so they're trying to. I know they're trying to do like target themselves towards enterprises, so that makes sense. Why you said they're hooked up with Coca-Cola? Maybe they start getting some clients. I haven't followed up with them in a long time. I can't keep track of all these tokens, man. My wife would get mad at me, man. Make you sleep on the couch. Can't be doing that. Grelf Dev in the house. The Grelf Dev is here. Where? Grelf Dev. Grelf Dev. Hey, can you hook me up some Grelf? I was late. I know. I'm sorry, bro. Come on, dog. Or Oregon Trail is supply chain related like vet, right, Terry? Well, it makes sense. I asked. Where are we at? Okay, let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin dominance. Because these things, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to prices when Bitcoin drops. I think it's going to drop. Starting to lose some of its momentum. But there's two things that could happen, right? People can get scared and they flow back into stablecoin. Or people could say, screw it, I made enough money on this Bitcoin move. I'm going to put in altcoins. And that's how you really know that altcoins are really back in a big way. And oh my Lord. Dev, do something. Dev be Devin, man. Devs be Devin. Ah, man. I love it when a good plan comes together. That's not good. It's on a daily. This thing looks like a bag of milk. Hey. No one was talking about this rising wedge, okay? So just give me my props. I'll be happy. That's all I want. I don't ask for your money. But I called it here first. This thing's going to drop like a bag of milk. It's going to fall down to make us all rich. I like that. This is not a good pattern. I've seen this all over the place. It goes boop, boom. It's going to drop. It's going to drop. It might not happen in the next like weeks, but more over the next couple months. So I think that's why we're seeing all this money start to transition into lower caps. I mean, like, come on, man. Gross a low cap. It was like 3 million last time I checked, 2 million market cap last time I checked. So it might not be a bad idea if you're not exposed to any small caps. I think the rare opportunity where this happened and these happened is coming back. Most of the time, you don't want to be in small caps. Most of the time, Bitcoin is the right way and the larger caps are the right way to go. But I think we're moving beyond that now. There's been substantial gains in Bitcoin. It's not going to just rise up forever by itself. Now, the most prolific gaining in small caps is going to be when Bitcoin's at all-time highs. But the way things are moving and altcoins are starting to follow means that I think we're started that progression. We started that that climbing up. Yeah, Bitcoin might have a retrace for the short term, but you got to give a little to make a lot. You know how it goes. It's a stair step up to heaven, but then eventually heaven comes. Can't be all like cynical and jaded all the time, man. Getting jaded to the bear market, that's what happens to people. They get all jaded and they get all like hopeless and everything, but that's how you lose money. It's like, so you're really going to go through all the hardest parts and then like give up at the end? I mean, that's cool for you. That's not what I'm going to do. I mean, I didn't go through this for nothing, you know? So don't give up hope. We're closer than we've ever been. We're closer than we were 2 years ago. You just got to remind yourself that. We're closer. We're super close. All's going to moon for sure. They're going to moon, bro. They're going to moon, and all the Bitcoin mass is going to be sad because they got all arrogant. Arrogance kills opportunity. Who really loses at the end of the day? We'll see. We'll see. Where DubDigital HBAR wallet may be, Dev will send him some growth. They don't have in my thing, huh? I don't know. Hit me on Twitter. I'll hit you there. I used to have it in my video things, but you know, whatever. Dev, the price, Dev. Grelf, best meme coin, which will melt faces. Hey, I'm rooting for y'all, man. I'm rooting for y'all. What else? What else am I looking at that I would buy? Oh, my bad. Oh yeah. So Cardano is starting to get its DeFi ecosystem starting to heat up because WAN connected with Cardano, and now it's like all-time high in liquidity within Cardano. So DeFi and Cardano starting to heat up, and soon, I believe, WAN's working on technology so you can use Cardano from EVM wallets like MetaMask. So that's probably going to pump Cardano a lot, in my humble opinion, not financial advice. But bang. It's moving up. It's obviously leaving the station. And I talk about all the time. There's probably other coins. Hosky is their main meme coin, which you can get on WANSwap, by the way. It came down a little bit, you know. Obviously starting to round up. But if any meme coin to take off, it's probably going to be this. And there's also this coin. Shiba Cock. I mean, Shiba too. Because Shiba has Shibarium that it's not doing too much. I think Bone is its gas. Bone, Shiba Swap. It's this one, right? I don't know. It doesn't look that great. I'd rather hold Shiba. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. LTC hasn't left the station yet. No, it hasn't left the station yet. Does LTC have coins now? Is it doing the ordinals thing like Bitcoin's doing? Oh, yeah. So I work in the space, right? I'm going to put you guys on a little something I found out. We'll go back to LTC in a second. Corridor Finance. They don't have a token yet. They don't have a token yet, but they're trying to do swapping for ordinals, bridges for ordinals, but their future vision, because I talked to someone on the team, their future vision is basically being a hub for ordinals from like BRC20, DRC20, which is ordinals for Doge Chain, and other ordinals that use like UTXO chains that pop up. So that's going to be hot. I'll show you guys right now. I haven't vetted these guys, but they're super new. Partners, Bob, Bisnap, Ordmint, yada, yada, yada. So they're starting up. They're integrated OKX. So we'll see, right? Ordinals is still kind of like the new kind of frontier, right? But Ordinals is something that's going to take off in a big way, I think. Because Bitcoiners won't jump into other ecosystems, but they'll jump on a Bitcoin meme coins. And then those Bitcoin meme coins are getting worked on being bridged, right? So whoever captures ordinal DeFi, I think is going to be a big player. They haven't released their token yet. Make sure to follow them on Twitter, though, because I don't know when they're going to do that. But they're right here. They got like 4,000 subs. And I think they're the farthest ahead in the space right now. And I think they've gotten some VC backing. But make sure to check them out, because I see a day that their coin could be a good opportunity to do some ordinal DeFi. And everyone has ordinals. Other ecosystem ordinals might come here and do that. So we'll see. Right now, their bridge, though, is centralized, but I think they're working on decentralizing that bridge over the next coming months. Just in all transparency, that's one of the perks following the channel. If you haven't, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Track BRC20? Is it? No, I don't think so. But yeah. Is LTC, you guys know LTC do anything like that? I mean, I think it should. But the thing about Litecoin, I mean, I have Litecoin. Okay. The thing about Litecoin, historical price movements, is it typically doesn't leave the station until it leaves a lot. Like, Litecoin kind of doesn't show any signs. It just goes boom. And everyone's like, what the heck? And then it's like, okay, bull runs on, because Litecoin only goes crazy during like full-blown bull runs. But when it does, like, I mean, this thing went from $3 to $300. So this thing in 2017, 100x Litecoin, and it did less as the market cap gets bigger. But shoot, man, Litecoin moves aggressively. It just kind of like chills, and the halving already happened for Litecoin 2 years ago, right? So when people really find out and Litecoin gets back into the subconscious and people like start buying it, and people get awareness, Litecoin's supply is damn near diminished a lot by that point. It just flew under the radar. But when people start buying it, I think that's why it moves so aggressively, because it's kind of staggered from Bitcoin's halving, right? And it has a great narrative. Silver to Bitcoin's gold. I mean, that's great. Many routes to make some cash, such as tokenization and gaming coins, but most secure route from USDT to BTC, from BTC to HBAR, and from HBAR to Grelf. I got the Grelf army up in here. Oh, man. But let's try it out. I'm gonna... I don't know. Yeah, let's try it out. So I'm gonna try the... what do you call it? The talk show portion. We'll see how it goes. If it's good, we'll run one on Saturday. If not, I'll go back to the drawing board. But the topic is, we're going to be talking about upcoming niches in the space that you're excited about, like meme coin, tokenized assets, DeFi, interoperability, so on and so forth. Let me just jump in over here. And I'm going to post the link. I'm not guaranteeing everyone could participate, but what I will ask is keep it clean. No cussing, because it hurt my channel. And I'm just going to bring up the audio. We'll see how it goes. And I'll pin it. Oh, yeah. Put myself on timeout. Why would I do that? Can I pin it? Huh, I don't even know. It's right there, guys. Go on to click in if you feel so brave as to do it. If not, no worries. I'll just monologue. But yeah, guys, I think it's going to be exciting times coming up in here in the near future. It's going to be pretty exciting. It's going to be pretty crazy. Your main job is to exit at a good time. I'm not a hold it forever kind of guy. I think we're physical people, we're physical beings, and we need to grow our lives in that way as well. You don't live in a computer, at least just not yet, unless you're Elon Musk. Unless you're Elon Musk. Hey, you guys hear about them putting the Neuralink in someone's head? The first implantation into a human brain? I don't get it. That's weird, man. Who wants that? You guys want that? I don't even know. Someone came on, but said I need to connect your devices. I'm not sure what that means. So I think this mainly works with desktop. Sorry, you disappeared. If you try to come on and I like clicked you off, my bad. Try it again. But yeah. Bitcoin dominance looking pretty juicy. Pretty juicy. What else? We can go ahead and look on Coin Market Cap while a brave soul wants to hop on in here. Let's see. Bitcoin's doing whatever, man. Soul, what's Soul doing? Man, Soul rose up with a quickness, man. It's pretty interesting to see Soul come back like this, especially after Sam Bankman-Fried and his crazy debacle. But hey, Soul's been a leader for a while. Like in terms of like taking off, it's kind of moving. I mean, it's kind of moving more aggressively than Ethereum, which is pretty wild. Gotta say, it's pretty wild. What else is there? Dogecoin still doing its thing. It's still at 8 cents. We'll see it move when it moves for sure. Polygon, I know what's going on with that. We looked at Shiba, BTH, Bitcoin Cash. Homies, what's up? Grinding. It's almost been approaching a year since it moved up from the 102 level. But, you know, slowly approaching that 277 level again. Once it breaches, should see another big gain. I think Bitcoin Cash is going to do well. I think, you know, during every single full-blown Bitcoin bull run, Bitcoin forks do well, mainly because the whole Bitcoin halving, that gets out on the narrative, and then, you know, Bitcoin and the branding. Now, you know, I know. Bitcoin Cash will say, we're the Bitcoin. I get it. I'm not trying to start World War III here. I'm just talking how the psychology works. But yeah, I like Bitcoin Cash. What about Bitcoin SV? I know that Craig Wright's going through that what do you call it? That lawsuit right now. Does anyone know what's happening there? I mean, it's doing better than not. We've had a big bump up like 4 days ago. So Craig must be doing his thing in the courtroom. But this is something that could be interesting too. Everyone thinks he's going to lose. What if he wins? What if he wins? Who knows? Who knows? Filecoin, Hedera. We looked at that. Look at my love baby, Ethereum Classic. Let's check it out. Help me cash, woot woot. Hey, Bitcoin Cash in the house. I love it. This is another one too that moves pretty sporadically. Ethereum Classic, as you can see. I mean, it went from $11 to 119, like in a span of 3 months. And it's tightening up in its range again, right? I mean, ever since October, it's been pretty steadily climbing, not too much of a variation in the volatility till it pops. We'll see. You guys being shy? Come on, click the link. Click the link. I'll be nice. I promise. What else? Monero, okay, it's still stabilizing after the big crash. Mina, It's been going. I used to have this a long time ago. I was staking it and everything, but then I sold it like a lot, man, like a bag of milk. And what else? Sats. So this is one of the biggest BRC20s for those of you who don't know. And I think it just came down recently. Yeah, recently, like within the last month, it's kind of been getting wrecked, right? So the thing about trading BRC20s is that it takes forever. Like for a swap, it takes like 30 minutes. It's crazy. Sometimes transactions can take like an hour. So that's why you'll see a lot of people trying to make a layer 2 for Bitcoin, because for BRC20s to really flourish, ain't no one gonna be waiting around for an hour. So whoever can kind of take the reins on that use case and be able to trade BRC20s cheaply and quickly, just like Polygon did for Ethereum, I think they'll flourish as well. Yep. Dang, guys, I might not do a call-in show, man. We'll see. I just want to test it out. So I'm gonna come up on here, man. Let's talk. We're chilling. But yeah, 4 more minutes. We'll call it a day. But I think it's looking pretty exciting, guys. I think out of the ones that I talked about, Xano probably is the most exciting to me, mainly because the hard fork and the privacy thing. I mean, I like privacy more and more. I think as the world goes on, privacy is going to be more entertaining to other people too, because they're going to be losing their privacy. And it's only 14 million market cap. So to be in the 1 million club, you just need 14. Check out some alts like Dematria or CTI. I used to make some money via KuCoin, but now I'm on HBAR chain. Yeah, man, HBAR might be doing big things this coming cycle, which is good. I mean, I've been following HBAR since last cycle. I mean, you guys know, I made a video on HBAR at 4 cents. Now it's like what, 11, but it did hit 30. So at this point, I think, hopefully, HBAR could break $1. BRC20s are money pits. Hey, isn't anything though? I mean, it's new. And to Bitcoin's community's fault, they don't really do too much altcoin trading. And I know it's a contested thing, even within its own community. Like Bitcoin people, some of them hate BRC20 because they feel like it's clogging the chain and making it expensive. Others like it. It's like not a cohesive thing yet, but we'll see. It only takes 1,000x to make everyone love something. Enough money makes people love something. Indeed, this bull cycle HBAR can even hit $2. Could. I'm of the strong opinion that things either don't hit $1 or they go to 2. Because once you break a dollar, psychologically, that's when everyone starts talking about it. I mean, I talked about last stream with Polygon. But yep. Man. Yeah, I did a what do you call it? A Twitter post or a Twitter poll about when people were expecting the bull run to happen. Majority people said, I'd say like 2/3 people said 2024, or 30, let's say 64% of people said that. The other 35% pretty much said next year. But I mean, one of us are going to be right. I'm of the opinion that it's going to be 2024. Reasons being the reasons I've been laying out in the charts. The reason being that I think this move is going to be a little more exponential than people think. I don't see a situation, and understanding the economy, I don't see an economy that can hold on for another plus year and a half. Something's going to happen. Like, look, there's like this plan. Everyone has this plan, like, oh, it's going to go to this because this is the 4-year cycle. Yeah, well, you know what? The economy doesn't always go to plan. Sometimes crap breaks. That's what happened in 2008. It broke, right? That's what happened in 2020. It broke. And then everything kind of follows what the monetary system does. Everything that's priced in money follows monetary policy, right? So if there's a big credit liquidity crisis, Bitcoin's going to go down. But if they follow it up with a big printing, Bitcoin's going to go way up. If they try to get ahead of it because they know they're not confident that they could fix a hole in the system of a break this time because its magnitude's bigger than 2008, and they start doing it preemptively, Bitcoin goes up first. But then it'll be followed with a down. You know, like, I'd love to think that everything went according to everyone's plan, but sometimes it doesn't. And that's what I'm kind of saying. If you understand how the financial system works and how shaky it is, you understand they're not in complete control. Now, if you're not that woke on finance, you might think the Fed does what it wants and always goes according to plan. And maybe you weren't around in 2008 or paying attention. But I'm here to suggest to you that there might be something that propels us into a bull run that if it was left up to the powers that be, they might want to push off till later. Because every single bull run shows holes in the US dollar. All right. Big man. How's it going, Xavier? Can you hear me? Xavier. Does it not work? Pretty sure it works. Are you guys on phone? Well, good thing I'm figuring it out now. Can you hear me? Oh, man. Xavier. Okay. Give me a second. Mic volume. Huh. Check. Okay, I gotta go back to the drawing board on this. You can't hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Or no? No? Guys, chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Check. Okay, God. Why is this so hard? Oh, okay. Maybe I gotta do actual like call-in thing. Damn it. Usually it works though. Why is this? I don't know. My bad, Xavier. But it's been about an hour, guys. If you want to hear me talk with Xavier, he's gonna be there, I think, and Blind Dave and Clint Westwood. I'm gonna be over there at Blind Dave's Hash It Out. Think in an hour or so. Xavier, can you put in the time it starts? It's fun. It's always fun. Hey, it says your mic's not connected, bro. Don't know why. Okay, so I'm not tripping. You're able to connect it for Hash It Out. What's going on? And Blind Dave's use the same stuff that I do. So I don't know. What time tomorrow? No, it's today. It's today. It's gonna be today. Blind Dave's YouTube channel. Let me pull it up so you guys can find it. And it's fun, man. We just talk about self-sovereignty, crypto tings. Haven't been there for a while, but it's all on good fun. They're crypto OGs. Mainly from Litecoin, but you know, I got me Litecoin. And I'll drop the channel right here for you guys. I love putting Blind Dave on, man. He's good. He's a good guy. He got into crypto, I think 2014. So he's been around for a long time. Litecoin and Digibyte. And I will be there. Xavier, if you could put the time, that'd be great. If not, I think it's an hour or so. But until next time, guys, talk to you later. Peace.